Okay, so what we are doing here today, guys, is taking you through freeconferencing.com. So I'm going to just show you what your dashboard or what your login would actually look like when you get to free conferencing. And you'll see that I go into the host login. So I'm already logged in, but I just wanted to show you what that initial place looks like. So when you get to freeconferencing.com, and the reason that I love this service is because I'm one of those people, and for many of you that, especially if you're doing your first preview call for any launch or a kickoff or a wrap up, and maybe you're a little nervous, you need kind of those huge sticky notes that say record, hit the record button. But what you will see in this dashboard, and I'm about to hit the record button right now, is this. So right now, we have just started to record our conference. That is essential for you guys because you always are going to have people that either cannot make your live kickoff, cannot make a wrap up. You may be doing a free call on Facebook. You may even just want to do a pre-recorded phone call to boost up a do-it-yourself home study from your detox. Keep in mind that often our pre-recorded phone calls can be quite effective because we can get all our points across. We can include them in a do-it-yourself. We can also include these as just bonus sessions, or bonus whatever to really optimize and leverage our program. And that's really the key to having one of those programs that you see that takes it from maybe selling at, $67 to a firm $99. You see maybe a bonus, another bonus, and these easy bonuses could be you guys doing, 3 MP3 on, how to make the perfect smoothie or how you eat on the go, all these different things. So that's just a little tidbit. The one thing that you will see when you go onto your freeconferencing.com dashboard, which is why I love it so much, is I can see all of you guys. So I always know who are my active callers. That's number one. You always have to hit the button live conference on to be able to actually get into the conference. Even though on your dashboard, you will see that people are there, you have to hit live conference on to be able to put the recording on. So the biggie thing is that you can say, and I always start my kickoff calls or any call that I have, because if you press *6, so I want everyone to press *6 right now. Okay, I have it on my preferences, and I'm going to show you. Here are preferences. Entry tones I have off, exit tones I have off. And then I have, where is the one for the *6? You do not hear a large ding, 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 ding. And that can be really nice. You want to make sure that you look into your preferences to see what actually is good so that if somebody comes in late, you don't hear this entrance tone of them late. That can be not only embarrassing for a phone call, but also just disruptive for the ebb and flow of what you want your call to be. So if you all go in and you press *6 again, so do that right now. On my dashboard, what I just saw, and you are going to see this, you went out of mute mode. So for anyone doing a free call, so imagine you're doing your kickoff. One thing that you can do, and I'm going to put you in mute mode right now. Right now you're in mute mode. What that means is that you can hear me, but I can't hear you guys, which takes off that background like shh that so often you will hear from just people's different phones, reception, maybe even they're, standing in their kitchen while they're listening to your kickoff call, whatever they're doing. So you have two options. We are in mute mode right now, or at the beginning, you can open up, introduce everyone in mute mode, welcome them. I like to welcome people in not mute mode. So everyone's like, hi, hi, hi. You get this really, loving family. And I say to people right off the bat, hey guys, just like as if we were in a movie theater, we have to be really respectful of our phones. And so we can either choose to hit *6, which will mute your phone. And if you have a question, you can hit *6 again to unmute, or I advise you to please just mute your phone. So I'm going to take you guys off of mute mode only because there are a few of you, you're not going to hear that background noise. But when I've done calls with 200 people, you hear that all over, or you'll hear somebody tell their dog to be quiet or something. So you really want to tell people in the beginning, look, this is going to be a phone call where I'm going to make sure that everyone's questions get answered, but I really ask you to put *6, to hit *6 so that everyone can listen to this important information and we cover everything and everyone feels great going into their detox or their cleanse or their clean eating program or whatever you have named your program. Does that make sense to everyone? You guys can answer yes or no. Okay, so the biggest thing that you want to make sure is if you put people into mute, and that maybe while you're going over very specific detailed facts, things that you really want people to know, put them in mute. When you take them off, just reassure them before you take them off of, mute mode. Say, please, I just want to remind you to, keep yourself muted with *6 or make sure that your phone is muted so that we can really have a beautiful phone call with no outside interruptions or static. So with that being said, again, the biggie is that you want to hit live conference on, you want to hit recording on, you want to tell your participants to hit *6, and if they have a question, to hit *6 to unmute themselves. And in your dashboard, you will see who is muted and who is not. And you can always hit, which right now I'm going to actually mute you. And I'm going to actually mute the other caller. So right now, I just muted you guys by my own controls. So when you have a lot, say 70 participants or 30, that might be difficult to do. That is when I really go into the mute mode. And again, to just say it very nicely, hey, we really want to have a great recording with no static. Please make sure that you have hit *6 or you're in mute mode. So I think with all of that being said, we can move on to just the last part. Make sure that when you end your phone call that you hit log out and that you also hit end on your call. You will then, once that happens, be able to go into your history and recording and be able to send the recording out within 24 hours to your participants. And you can also post this in Facebook. As many of you know, MailChimp can get spammed, Aweber, Constant Contact. Our email services don't always get to the person, or maybe in their mass amount of emails that they get, it just gets lost. So it's a nice way to put that call into your Facebook forum and remind people to refer back to this phone call if they have any information about that kickoff or wrap-up call. And again, if it's a preview call that you're doing to get people interested in your program, then of course, I always suggest downloading that as an MP4, an MP3, just so that you have it on your desktop, putting it in Dropbox so that you can save it for a long time and refer back to it if ever needed. So I think that ends our phone call today. And I want to say thank you so much, guys, for being here. And you will get this video and recording quite soon. All right, guys. Thank you. I will talk to you guys soon. As you can see, I just logged out of freeconferencing.com. And what I am going to do right now is end this recording. Again, this is Rachel Feldman from Rachel's Wellness. And I am so happy to be able to walk you through all the tools to empower your business so that you are the ones can empower your business and not needing to just necessarily hire somebody always to help you figure it out. You are the master of your business. And by getting the tools to empower your business, you grow your business and you create that signature business that you deserve and that your clients deserve because your clients need you. So again, have an amazing day. For more information on what I do, you can visit www.rachelswellness.com for all your health coaching needs and see how I health coach, or to empower your business with the tools that you need. You can visit detox.rachelswellness.com. And again, this is your how to use freeconferencing.com.